Hi guys, and welcome to episode 7 of the Fog Vlog, or TFV for short. So we got a couple of things that we need to run through today, of which is the Minikin V2, so the new mod that I bought. Dual 18650 banger. Yep, and as you can see, I'm still actually rocking my Icon RDA on top of that. I actually can't get enough of it. Another thing we need to talk about is the new juice line called John Doe Juice Co. So yeah, please stay tuned and I hope you enjoy the show. Okay, so I know a couple of you are thinking potentially, where have I been, what have I been doing? And I have to explain myself. What's happened since the last video is I've secured a new position and I've moved on, and also I've moved to another area pretty much exactly at the same time. So just those two things at the same time, as well as getting into the new job and just adding value, has been quite heavy. So I had to just kind of stream my focus into one channel for a while until I get on top of it. And here I am again. So yeah, I couldn't wait to get back. There's so many things that we need to talk about. So I'm just glad to be in front of the camera again. I know the sound might sound a little bit weird and things might look a little bit different, but yeah, please just leave your comments below. I'm still working out how to arrange things in the room. There's gonna be photos that go up in the room. So yeah, hopefully over time I can get that perfectly tuned in. I've had so many issues with OBS. I've actually just converted back to Windows, the Windows camera with a default microphone. So I hope the recording is okay. I just wanted to bang out a video and let you guys know where the hell I have been. Okay, so yeah, let's get into this. So the Minikin V2 is one of those mods that I've always wanted. I think I wanted it since the V1. That's before we had that touchscreen. And so I've always been on the lookout for one. And it was just a little bit out of my price range or budget for a mod. I normally try and get a mod for under $1,000, and hopefully it just works okay. So I was looking around and I found this vape shop called Vapeville, all the way in Cape Town, and I ordered one of the devices. The guy was great. I literally got the Minikin V2 plus 2 chocolate algae chocolates for $1,400, and I thought that was an absolute steal. So I bought it, and it arrived within 24 hours from Cape Town. And the guy that runs that shop, it runs so smoothly. Please go and check out his website, vapeville.co.za, and you can find quite a couple of interesting things on there. It's not so much in the scene, according to me. There's so many vape shops just popping out everywhere. So it's difficult to find the deals out there. You have to be on top of, who's doing what. But anyway, so yeah, here it is, the Minikin V2. It's got this nice rubberized feeling to it. Quite a cool little logo at the back there. Silver button that goes nice with your stainless steel RDA. And the best thing of it really is that touch screen, so you can easily adjust your power up and down, and then what you can also do is you can set your resolutions. You can do resistance, you can set your resistance, check it, and then lock it in over there. Another thing as well is you can adjust the mode. So you've got power mode, you've got temp mode, you've got TCR or TFR, God knows what that really is. I don't really need any of that. I like straight up power vaping, and just set my wattage. So this is actually quite simple and really small. If I can just the form factor, literally it just fits into my hand. So it's actually quite pocketable. So I can carry this around. I use this as my everyday. So I don't have a RTA or whatever that I go and work with during the day or go out with. I'll actually just use this device, and it fits in everywhere and it actually works really well. One thing I've noticed with this is the batteries, the two 18650s last just a tad longer. I'm using two LG chocolates in here like you've seen earlier. And yeah, overall I'm happy, like thumbs of approval, so many thumbs of approval on this device. It has to be one of the best mod purchases that I've ever done in my entire vape career. So if you're on the lookout, please go and check out this mod. I can really recommend it. Okay guys, let's move on to the next item. Yeah, let's talk about the local juice line. So I'm not sure if you know, but Wesley from Granny's Famous has launched a new juice line called John Doe Juice Co. So this juice line is made up of 3, if you want to call it, flavors. And the first flavor over there is Bloody Berry, and then we've got Soda Scare, and then we've got Phantom Grape. Okay, and it looks like overall there's some like kind of Halloween theme going on here, which I really like. He's also decided to go with the unicorn bottles and a 60ml bottle. I'm sure potentially, let's see at the back here, we've got we've also got ratios at the back. We've got VG/PG, 65, 35, 75, 25, and max VG. So I'm not sure if that actually comes out in those ratios. This is 3mg versions. That's just what I like. He did ask me. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to him for sending this out so we can talk about it. So let's talk about the grape first, Phantom Grape. So this is just a straight up grape vape. If you like a grape candy, or if you like that grape chappy candy flavor, it's quite heavy grape, and I dripped this and I was actually quite happy with this in my dripper. It does linger a little bit in the dripper, but I quite like a grape vape, and this is a really good grape vape, more of a candy than an authentic grape. So yeah, very sweet. If that's the kind of thing that you're into, you'll really enjoy this. The next one is let's talk about it, Bloody Berry, right? So Bloody Berry is a medley of berries. It's literally every berry that I can think of. It's cherry, it's strawberry, and raspberry. And the recipe is balanced quite well. So I'm not getting one more than the other. I'm just getting a blast of berries. I did try and drip this in my RDA, and I thought at high temperatures, it was a little bit sharp, nothing scary sharp or heavy though. But when I put this into a sub-ohm or RTA, for some reason this juice just shines, and it is the same for Soda Scare. So Soda Scare is straight up cream soda, and it's a difficult one to do. I mean, there's been so many juice companies out there trying to imitate that cream soda that we have over here, and I think he's done a really good job with it. You know what I mean? It's not an easy recipe or profile to go after. So if you are into cream soda, I would suggest trying this out. But yeah, don't try it in your RDA. Rather go for a sub-ohm tank or RTA. It just works better. Cool, man. And yeah, thank you so much, Wesley. You won't believe what this oak did actually. So you can see when a guy really loves what he does, when he sends you a flavor profile nicely topped out like this. He's also sent me, for his other juice line, Granny's Famous, he sent me a, what do you call this? Just like I think this is an A3. It's this vinyl with Granny's Famous obviously printed up. and I've decided to throw it in a picture frame. I'm going to put it on the wall. I'm going to have a couple of things, you know, at the back of the wall, so I can change the camera angles and you guys don't get too bored with everything, you know, in the background over here. What he's also done is he sent me a flavor profile. I can imagine this is something that you would potentially put down at a shop. This just goes to show that this guy really loves what he does. And here you can see a menu. It's like a menu of exactly, that's my light there, by the way. So you can see exactly, you know, what you're getting into. So this is not John Doe's Juice Co, of course. This is his other line, which is Granny's Famous. But yeah, you can really see this guy loves what he's doing. So yeah, please support the guy. He's from Port Elizabeth. I don't think there's that much of a scene going on there. But you know, this is definitely an up-and-coming mixer. And you know, please watch out for his juice. Okay, so another item I got a lot of questions about. If you can remember in one of my previous videos, I showed how I built on my Icon RDA, and when I was wicking over there, I quickly ran through how to do a Scottish roll. There was a couple of elements missing though, you know, in it that I want to show you, and in this wicking method, you actually waste no cotton. Okay, so you don't waste any portions of the cotton, and you know, I'm a bit of a stinge, you know. I don't want to throw away anything. I don't want to waste anything. So I just want to show you how to do this. So this is just straight up JC, and you know what you want to do with this is you literally just, when you take it out of the bag, you just search for the middle of it. So you know, you kind of eyeball it in the middle, and you just tear it up into equal pieces, like so, right? And then once you've done that, you split that up. So I'm just gonna put this down because I don't really need it. Then you have, you know, half of the actual cotton pad. So then what you do is you leave it exactly the same, but you just start stretching it. Okay, you just start stretching it with that back on it. So you just start stretching it out on both sides, you know. And you know what you'll find is the cotton itself, it actually, you know, it holds together quite nicely. Okay, so I keep on doing that until it's nice and stretched out. I'll try and show you, you know, how far I actually go. I stretch it like this as well to make sure, you know, I get quite a bit out of it. But just carry on doing that to thin it out, you know, to a point where I have, you know, something like that, you know what I mean? It looks exactly the same on both sides. Now, I can't even actually see where the back or front was. I think it was over there. And now what I do is, because I'm going to roll it, I eyeball, you know, how much I kind of need to do a Scottish roll. And I probably need about, what is that, maybe a little bit more than 3 centimeters, and that's if you're building on you know, a 3.0 or a 3.5 coil. So you know, it's going to be something like that. So I would say pretty much like a half of your finger. I don't know how long your fingers are, but something like that, right? So once you've done that, you end up with a small little portion like this, and you actually just put it down and you roll it up. So you roll it up by putting it down. No, you don't squash it. You just put it down. You just roll it gently, and then you end up with that. Okay, and you can just put that. You can store that wherever you want to and use it later. I like to roll these when I'm watching TV. Put them all away, and when I actually go out and vape, I've got them ready. And you know, when you actually want to pull it through your coil, you just, you know, you just roll up the one side and put it through your coil. It's nice and fluffy. I know a lot of people just cut the cotton and just pull it through, but when you do it this way, I feel that it wicks nicely, and you can immediately taste the difference, you know, in your vape experience, because that's nice and fluffed out, and you know, it will just make everything so much better. So yeah, I hope I hope you've learned something. I hope you enjoy that. Guys, please remember to subscribe and share this video. I hope I see you again, and I'm going to get a couple of juice reviews out now in the next 2 weeks or so. So yeah, thank you so much for joining this show. And yeah, please remember to subscribe, man. And please remember to share this video. Thank you so much, and yeah, see you soon. Cheers.